ready. It's really crazy right now. So I've been trying to cope with my anxiety and I've been trying to stay busy and find some creative outlets. So I thought that I would share this DIY project with you guys today, and hopefully it'll be fun for somebody to watch, or maybe you'll want to try it out. So just let me know. You can use them for plants, so just like pop a plant in there. Oh. Or you can put your essential oils in there, kind of like I did, because I wanted a cute way to store my essential oils. The one that I made in the video, I'm using for Mishka's treats. Yeah, baby. Yeah. These are really, really fun to make. They were a little bit time consuming. I guess it depends on how big or small or intricate you want to make the basket. But in general, they were really cool, and I was really surprised with the outcome. So give it a try. To get started, you're going to need some hot glue, a hot glue gun, some jute rope, and some scissors. The project is started by gluing a small piece of the end of the rope together by folding it in half. Make this piece about 1 centimeter long because this will help the basket be rounder. If you want it to be more of an oval shape, then you would start with a longer piece. So the glue will cool off pretty quickly, and it'll allow you to gently press the rope as you go together. It'll keep things more uniform, flat, and neat. So just do what I'm doing right there. Please keep in mind that hot glue is still hot, so please be careful when touching it or working with it, because I really don't want to be responsible for any burnt fingers. It's really not fun, so just please be careful. Now you just continue gluing the jute rope around and around to create the base, and just remember to keep pressing the pieces together to keep them uniform. And you're going to continue to do this until you reach a desired size, depending on what you're going to be using your basket for. A quick tip is to just try and keep the glue application really thin if you can, because it makes things a lot neater in the end. Don't worry about small pieces of glue sticking out when it dries, especially, because you can clean them up in the end by just running the hot glue gun over them to melt them down. This will also help to secure everything together. Once you reach a size that you're happy with, then you're going to start gluing around the outermost row of jute rope, but you're going to be gluing on top of it as opposed to beside it. And just keep going around and around, and this is going to make the body of the basket. Just remember to keep pressing everything together, because that's how everything's going to stay in the same shape. When you get it as tall as you want, then just glue the little tail to the inside of the basket to secure it in place. And then just clean up any little pieces of glue that are sticking out, and basically you have a completed piece right there if you want to stop there. If you want to keep going, there's tons of possibilities. So I wanted to add some layers and texture, and you can do this by gluing an additional piece of jute rope around like this, or you can make like little rosebud looking round things and stick them on like this. But I decided to just do a couple of braids because I really like the look of it. I like the extra dimension and texture that it adds to the baskets. You can cut 3 pieces of jute rope to an appropriate length for your basket's circumference, and then glue the ends together in a flat X-like shape. This will help the braid stay nice and flat when you glue it onto the basket. From here, just braid like normal, and if you want to get really fancy, you could probably even do different types of braids, but I just did your standard looking braid thing. Next, just apply your braid to the basket and trim off the excess on the other side and glue down the pieces. I found that gluing each strand separately rather than the whole braid as a whole piece at the end there, it makes it look much cleaner when you secure it, and it's also a lot easier to tuck the little pieces. I decided to make multiple braids and put them all the way up the side of the basket. As you can see here, I left a lip for a lid to sit on top of. To make a lid, you follow the exact same steps as you did when you started out the basket, but this time you're going to make it a little bit bigger. If you want to make sure that one sits inside of the other one, you can just do that by comparing it to the base of the basket that you just made. And when you're making the sides of the lid, you just want it to be just about as tall as the lip that you left for the top to sit in. And once again, you can stop there, or you can finish it off by decorating the top of the lid. I wanted to make it look uniform and add a braid to the top of the basket to match with the body. So I did that by just gluing it right on like that, tucking it in. And then I wanted to fill in the gap, so I just added another piece of jute rope in kind of a spiral inward shape there, as you can see. This is how the finished product came out. I'm really in love with it. I put some tassels on mine, but you could do that or leave it as is. Put some pom-poms on it, throw some handles on it, honestly, paint it if you like. I think that would actually be really cool too. So I really hope that you enjoyed it, and let me know if it worked out for you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't get discouraged. I'm gonna have some coffee. Woohoo! Take number 5,762. Yeah. That was a lot of effort. We're really tired. Are we tired?